Adam, where are you? God's call to Adam after the fall is a question that echoes through the ages. And it resonates in every heart that has ever wandered from God. It's not just a call to locate Adam physically in the earth or in the garden, but it is a deeper call to his spiritual state, his character, his purpose, and his place in God's divine plan. And the reason why I say it's not really about to locate him physically, because the Lord actually knew where Adam was. It was a rhetorical question, but he wanted Adam to feel the disconnect. He wanted him to feel the distance. He wanted Adam to feel just how far he had strayed from the place of significance that God had created for him. But before this tragic shift, Adam and Eve lived in communion with God. They were walking with him, confidently aware of their identity and purpose. They were walking upright, naked, and not ashamed. But sin disrupted this harmony and caused Adam and Eve to stray from the path of life and ultimately led them to a place of fear and shame and the feelings of guilt and unworthiness, even in the presence of God. Adam, where are you? And he responded, I heard your voice and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself. And here Adam is, the first Adam, living afraid as a stray in the shame of his choices. This is a tragic place to be, and it's certainly not the life that God intended for Adam or Eve. There once was a confidence, and where there once was confidence, now there is insecurity. Where there once was peace, there is now anxiety. Where there once was communion, there is now conflict. Adam, who once knew his place and walked boldly in it, is now lost, physically and spiritually. The relationship that defined his existence was fractured, and his sense of significance was shattered. And even in today's world, mother, the concept of straying from our intended place and experiencing this pain of disconnection is all too familiar. We live now in an age, my sister, when distractions are plentiful and the pressures of life are often pulling us away from the core of who we are and where we belong. And just as Adam hid among the trees, there are some of us today hiding. We're not hiding in a garden, we're hiding in our busyness. We're hiding in technology. We're hiding in our careers. We're even hiding in our relationships. We are hiding from God. We're hiding from others, and we're even hiding from ourselves. We're covering our insecurities with veneers of success, with filters of productivity, and the social personas that we kind of make up online. We're straying in contemporary life as we chase after career ambitions at the expense of our spiritual lives. We're seeking validation and worth in the opinions of others instead of in our relationship with God. We're hiding and we're straying. But we can even manifest in the pursuit of material wealth, where we trade the riches of life lived in God's presence for the hollow rewards of status and possessions, lost and straying, allowing the voices of culture and the voices of media and the voices of our peers and the voices of others to drown out the voice of God, leading us to the places of emptiness and disillusionment. This is the pain of disconnect today. This is the spiritual and emotional fallout of living outside of the place where God has appointed us. We're misplaced and displaced, and we're dealing with the pain of disconnect. We're out of sync with God's plan. And when we're out of sync with God's plan, we experience a void that no amount of success, no amount of relationship, no amount of intimacy or entertainment can fill. There's a pain that manifests in our relationship where misunderstandings and conflicts arise, not because we are not operating from a place of inner peace and divine alignment. Because we are off with God, we're crashing out with everything and everybody else.